You're about to hear from my dear friend Simon, who I had the pleasure of catching up with recently. On the face of it, Simon really looks pretty well, and he is always an absolute joy to speak with. He's always full of passion for life and his family and friends. But Simon isn't well. He hasn't been for a long while. He never truly will be again, sadly. He has the most aggressive form of brain tumour you can get. It's called a glioblastoma. And he's currently having two forms of treatment that are keeping him alive, which is amazing. One of them is immunotherapy, which he travels to Cologne for every 6 weeks. And the other one, well, he'll show you exactly what that is in a little bit more detail. At the end of this video, Simon talks about how expensive it is to keep these treatments going, to keep himself alive. He doesn't give a figure, but I will. That cost just to keep Simon alive is over £100,000 a year. And we're doing our best to try to raise money to keep on doing that, to keep Simon alive, to give Simon time. So I hope that you will watch this video. I hope you'll be touched by his enthusiasm and passion for life and his absolutely aggressive approach to this horribly aggressive tumour. And I hope that you might feel that you can then contact me or contact us via the website, details at the end of the video, with ways that you might be able to help. It doesn't have to be by giving money, but of course we'd love that. There are plenty of ways. I would love to hear from you if there's anything you think you might be able to do to help us to give Simon time. But for now, it's over to Simon.
I sometimes wonder if I should be worried more, but at the same time it's a bit like there's not, you know what you've got, you suck with this, crack on. You worry about other people more than yourself, but the girls and Steph are being absolutely incredible. I sometimes want to be with the girls more, but they've just got their lives to get on with. So I believe I am 6 or 7 visits into my treatment in Cologne. And I had a bespoke vaccine which was made for me. So this is a device called Optune, or by a company called Optune. It's basically creates electromagnetic fields that pulse through your head. So this is a great piece of kit which basically slows down growth of the tumour with a glioblastoma, which is the most aggressive kind of brain tumour you can have. I'm keeping it at bay, which is fantastic. I think we're all better off just planning as we would normally, and if anything changes, then it changes, and just try and keep it as normalised as possible. Because I just don't see how doing it any other way gonna help. My biggest highs are when we're all together, and as in the family, and we're a tight unit, always were, and carrying on and just enjoying life like it was before is the best thing. Having this illness hasn't made me feel as depressed or anxious or sad as I thought it would. Which might sound really strange, but you say, well, Christ, you might only have a year, you might have 2 more years, 3 more years, or whatever, and that's pushing it. I'm not allowing myself to feel anxious or over anxious about it. Yeah, the lowest lows, they can be pretty destroying, but as I said, there's not that many. And the way they make you feel is depression a little bit, but not too bad. The immunotherapy, as I said before, with a combination of this, seems to be the winning formula for me at the moment, because that's all I'm doing, so I know that's what's working. But it isn't cheap. These costs are getting very big. We don't have a lot of money left until hopefully, the next fundraiser kicks in. But I've probably only got enough for a couple of months at the moment.